tricentennial electric.
There's a woman's voice crackling and fragile through the static. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Hold on, Tricentennial Electronics. I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Stand up straighter. Yeah, it's me. Here I am, crawling back into your life.
Michelle, just please.
Her breath distorted by ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through a tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Alright, goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Volition, challenging, Slipstream SCA, 58%.
Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and, alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Call her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Can you let me in, please? I need to get inside the building.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please don't hang up. I just want to explain myself.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
Didn't you say that the last time we talked?
Michelle, just please.
What the heck?
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months.
It doesn't matter what I say, you're just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
So she's like a recording. Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Alright, hang up.
Press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the
Fortress
call.
Accident,
12.
SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Revocol, Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall, Building B, Whirling in Rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
East Delta Pinball, entrance from Building B.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Leave. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag.
This Post Lavatorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
You could pet the box or kick it. Good mail delivery box. Pat the box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon.
Wait,
and
what?
Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it.
Oh, I thought someone was
Jenny
yelling at
is
me.
a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I've been there. Post a la adventure ER mail collection box. I've been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Leave. Someone say, can you zoom out? Yes, apparently I can. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. The sign reads, F the police. Great.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this F the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Never mind.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revicol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
She looks around thinking what else to
This
say.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you're displaying. What's north of here?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
And the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
South?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks.
No problem.
Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool. What are you doing here?
I am working.
On what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Go on. It's okay.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
All right.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with the canary yellow
Her
ball.
gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Pigs Go Home. The street name is illegible.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
Continue.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled
No wonder they hate the
Prime Line
police. These things are
glows
deafening.
like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hello, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
Oh, it's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Can you repeat that?
10-18, 10-20, over.
Can you talk human to me? These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. It's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Hey, now I know my name. DFM. Dick Hemming Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective
Oh, dang it.
who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
You could tattle to the operator. Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please stop saying he lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough of this. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
That room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun!
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Say nothing.
10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Remain silent with terror.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Put the microphone back in its holder and quit the
The
call.
silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
Pull out
A
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly
You were protective
a
of your
little
pen.
protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red tip pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back.
Run
into
your
its
fingers
nest.
over one of the
Preheater
steering-
gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
What is the sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Look around.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Close the door. Alright, so I need to stand in the light. And then look at
As
the
you
clipboard.
hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait. Look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this?" Point to the map.
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He says his fingers near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
Just 3, that's it?
That's it.
Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I was a hobo and I lived under a boat.
You know, the RCM is a volunteers organization. We would have no qualms with vagrants joining our ranks were they qualified. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Hello, Mr. Mike. Hi, to kill.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
He declines to elaborate.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
He's like, have you tried streaming? Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
He presses a remote control on a key.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Journal, tasks, map. Acquire a copy of the city map. You need to go inspect the body and suppress the urge to throw up. Oh, I thought I needed to, like, find someone to climb the ladder. Blue oblong pin. Okay. Oh, level up. Wait, revert. Wait, hold on a sec, what? So can I level something else up? Wait, I get -1 suggestion from an item? What item? My shirt? Alright, so I need to run around with my bare chest hanging out, and I'll have +1 suggestion. If I just show people the rug. +1 to conceptualization, -1 suggestion. What the crap? High perception. No, dude, we got a Mukluk blind emote. I don't think I deserve high perception. Dreams and waking life authority. Assert yourself. Understand others. Let's get that empathy. Okay, so someone said if I double click, I can sprint. Yeah. Alright. Is there a save? Quick save.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Let go of your nose without throwing up. Chat, back when I worked, many of you have been here for a long time now. I've told stories about some of my old jobs, and one was I worked at a hotel. And one of the things I had to do at night was empty all the trash cans in the hotel. Now, imagine like when you're in a hotel, like almost like every hallway, every stairwell, there's a trash can, right? So like each night I emptied, it was like 32 trash cans. Unless there was hardly anything in them, which was rare. And so I had this cart, I pushed it around, and like the same kind of cart that you'd fill with laundry, but I was filling it with garbage bags. And then I'd take them out of the dumpster and throw them out. And, dude, emptying 32 trash cans a night and going to the dumpster on all the trips it would take, like, there was some horrific smells. I got to the point where I could just, like, completely unconsciously just stop breathing through my nose and just breathe through my mouth using my teeth like a filter, like I was like going through a volcanic ash cloud or something at any time. Like I'd like the slightest bad smell would hit me and I just like would just turn that off. And so I remember like later on, when my kid was born and he'd have like a really bad diaper and my wife was just like, oh my God, what? And I had already unconsciously just turned off smell. And I'm like, what? And like I didn't even realize it. So, dude, it was, yeah, there was some really, really bad ones. There was one, some guy just, like, threw out, like, 5 expired jugs of milk. And for some reason, some of them were open. I don't know why. And so, like, the garbage bag was, like, tearing because of all the weight. And it was just, smelled awful. So we're probably about to throw up. This is a 3% chance.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth. More instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. I just hope that kid doesn't bully me.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Why would someone in a hotel have 5 jugs of expired milk? I have no idea. I mean, it was an extended stay hotel, so every room had a kitchen, right? So there was like a fridge, and I guess someone bought a bunch of milk and then later regretted it? I don't know.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks. Wipe your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
He nods toward the plaza.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Alright, turn away. I like how he's just like, yeah, we'll wait for you to get a handle on this. 'Cause I ain't doing it. Alright.
Hello again, officer.
Do you have your salts? I think I could use some.
Sure. I'm done with them.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Alright. I don't think mine could get any worse. I'm apparently super hungover. Let's see.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Plus
with
one
his
has
white
ammonia.
eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second